Good part.
Yeah, the good parts. Here you go, buddy.
We hold these truths
Who do you want me to film?
to be self-evident,
Stay right there.
that all men are created equal, and they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights. That among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed. That whenever any form of government becomes destructive to these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it, and to institute new government, laying its foundation on such principles and organizing its powers in such form as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety and happiness. Prudence indeed will dictate that governments long established should not be changed for light and transient causes. And accordingly all experience hath shown that mankind are more disposed to suffer while evils are sufferable than to right themselves by abolishing the forms to which they are accustomed. But when a long train of abuses and usurpations, pursuing invariably to the same object, evinces a design to reduce them under absolute despotism, it is their right, it is their duty to throw off such government and to provide new guards for their future security. Such has been the patient sufferance of these colonies, and such is now the necessity which constrains them to alter their former systems of government. The history of the present King of Britain is a history of repeated injuries and usurpations, all having in direct object the establishment of an absolute tyranny over these states. And to prove this, let facts be submitted to a candid world. How about some current facts to submit to a candid world? How about some current facts to submit to a candid American population? When was the last time you saw a political opponent throw their opposition in jail? When was the last time you saw a weaponized Department of Justice?
I was waiting for that one honk.
Right on.
He was all jazzed.
You got the honk,
He
man.
was fired up.
When was the last time you saw the home of a former president of the United States raided by the FBI? You think that's funny?
No, it's not funny at all. Drives me to smoking cigarettes.
Yeah.
Drives me to smoking cigarettes.
Enjoy your scooter ride.
That was only 3 minutes. Good. I've been doing that for about 2 hours. Off and on, 2 hours. Right, witness. Off and on about 2 hours. Just
2.5, man.
2.5. See, I undercut. I always
2.5,
undercut.
man. 2.5.
We're out here reading the Constitution, doing a little
9 to 5 degrees out here today.
95, probably 105 against this cement wall.
I'm down here in the shade.
It's hard to sit on that wall. That wall itself's about 100 degrees right
I'm
there.
all sweated up now.
We're doing our duty today.
In my opinion, that a long train of abuses
And our
usurpations, pursuing invariably to the object, evinces a design to reduce them under absolute despotism, is where we stand right now, America. In this courtroom, right behind me, are 27 courtrooms that have a 99% conviction rate on people that participated in what is being called an insurrection that arrived at the Capitol building 2.5 years ago. Evidence has been squelched. Normal procedures in the courtroom are not followed. The judges are not keeping order in their courtrooms. Spies are being sent into the defense counsels and then reporting back to the prosecutions. We have uncovered much corruption in this courtroom right behind us. We need good legal legal people to stand up. People who believe in rule and law. People whose profession is the integrity of law and order in this country. We cannot live without law and order in this country.
That's right.
But it must have integrity.
That's right.
It cannot be weaponized. It cannot be perverted. It cannot be corrupted. We need our people to stand up and call out this injustice that's happening in this courtroom right behind me.
And the injustice at DOJ, FBI, Capitol Building, IRS, Homeland Security, and most every building in this federal city.
Why?
It's all over the place.
Why do we need 17 security agencies in this country?
That's right. We could
Because
cut
we've been
that.
asleep.
That's 17 that we know of.
Yeah.
How about the other 50 that we don't know of?
50 and then military. You
Yeah,
got
well,
military on top of all that.
That's not even counting that.
I mean, everybody's a spy in this town. Everybody.
Right.
They all just look like spies.
How can you have justice in a courtroom where literally the people of this city are listed as the victims in the court documents? How do you pick a jury pool from a city that every citizen of this city is a victim of the supposed crimes that they're being charged with in this courthouse behind me?
And 90% of the people in this town are Democrats. How can they get a fair jury pool on that? No way.
You
You're
cannot
supposed
get
to be.
a fair jury pool.
You're supposed to have a jury of your peers. It's in the United States Constitution.
And if that is not available, if it is impossible to find a jury of peers that have not been pre-programmed to think a certain way about a certain event, there is something called change of venue.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Change of venue is supposed to take that case to another part of our country where it can be tried in a fair and impartial manner with jurors that have no prior knowledge of the events or crimes or accusations
Or motivations,
behind.
as in being a Democrat or
Well, no,
extreme
being
leftist.
being a juror who's identified in the court pleadings as being a victim. If you're a juror and you're a victim, I hit you in the face, now you're going to be on the jury. That's whether or not I hit you in the face.
Oh, that's not cool.
That's not being an impartial juror.
Yeah, that's not America.
They're all victims. Everybody that's on the jury pool is allegedly a victim because they live in the city. Because
So we're supposed
the
to have
crime
a
is
change
against
of
the
venue.
city of trespassing on the Capitol.
So a change of venue, which is, some of them did it, right? Got to change of venue,
Of
some?
course, change the venue. They don't.
Did they get it? They didn't
don't
even
give
get
it
a
to
change?
anybody. None of them got it.
Wow, I
Nobody
didn't know.
got it. None of them.
I didn't know that. All
None of them
right.
got
We're
it.
signing off. Y'all blow them kisses.
All right, bye.
Everybody loves you on my
Adios.
channel.
Hey, love ya.